since I've known Jeff, he has been very industrious. He had an early interest in beekeeping, so I always kind of thought when he had the time he would do beekeeping. But one day when we were empty nesters, he comes in one day and he says, "Sandy, do you know that we have hundreds of maple trees on our farm?" And all the years that this was probably after we lived here, maybe 20 years?
Yeah.
We just, our kids were in sports and we never just took the time. And then he had, with his friend, piqued his interest in maple syrup and making it, and was another road that led to another path that...
I have around 400 taps in. Most trees have 1 to 2. A few have 3, maybe 1 or 2 have 4, but they're huge trees. I try to keep in the recommended tapping amount. And so with that said, I started out with 10 and now I'm at about 400. And of course the equipment went from a turkey fryer to a 6-foot evaporator. Well, a couple of local farmer neighbors had done syrup in the past, and I kind of got interested from one of the guys that just lived pretty close by, and he had done it a couple of years, and I just kind of went around. Didn't really do much with him other than just see when he gathered and boiled and stuff like that. So, and then I kind of got interested. First year I did it on a turkey fryer, which is a big learning experience.
In the garage.
Yeah.
We wouldn't recommend it.
10 taps. I started out with 10 taps. And so it kind of grew from there every year. Started in 2012-13 is the time frame. I think the first year I just made like a gallon or around a gallon of syrup finished. And then right now at this point I'm at near 50 gallon of syrup. Actually I bought one evaporator, a small one, and I kind of outgrew it, so then I bought a larger one. Built a reverse osmosis machine. The cost was so expensive to buy one. At the point where I was at then, a couple $100 was a lot of money, for something that's just a short deal hobby. I use the reverse osmosis to help with my boiling. It cuts anywhere from 50 to 70% of the time, which is firewood also.
We have quite a few loyal customers that put in their special orders, we start getting calls in December. We just start our list and then we'll get them filled, in February.
Always get calls 2 or 3 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas, wanting to get it for Christmas, and I'm saying, well, I've only got 3 bottles left, or I don't have any at all left, so it always sells out.
We're in 19th Street Meat Market in Parkersburg, All Pro Nutrition in Marietta, and Pleasant View Farm in Ravenswood,
yes.
And then
Vintage
and Vines
Boutique,
Mercantile.
Mercantile, I'm sorry. That's kind
in
of
South Charleston. Mm-hmm. So with those, and we were in a meat market at Mineral Wells, and they just closed after Thanksgiving, so we sold quite a lot there, and then we were in a farmers market in Parkersburg, and they retired. Same age as us, and they retired.
So we lost 2 businesses within
that were very
month.
good. Yeah, so we're looking to take in a few festivals this year. Perhaps it's looking like it's going to be a big year. So I do quality control for our business, and so every bottle that he bottles, he brings them in the kitchen here, of course, and I clean all the bottles and make sure there's no dried drips or anything, and I tag them, and I am proud to put that little West Virginia grown sticker on top of our caps, because it means we've met the requirements, that they require, and that it's pure 100% West Virginia maple syrup, and we're proud of that, and no additives or anything. So yeah, we like being part of the program.